I am Jeffco Baseball.
I am Jeffco Baseball.
I am Jeffco Baseball.
I am Jeffco Baseball.
Jeffco Baseball. Come see what you're missing.
Hello everyone, and welcome to a beautiful day for baseball here at Jefferson College in Hillsboro. Today's matchup, the Jefferson College Vikings taking on St. Louis Community College at Florissant Valley. I'm Matt Keeney here on JCTV, and joining me today is one of the Jefferson College Vikings, Cody Stites. How's it going, Cody?
It's going pretty good, Matt. How are you?
I'm doing great. Great day today. You know, today's forecast called for rain off and on throughout the day. I guess you guys are finally happy to see some sunny skies here.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day out. We weren't expecting it to be this nice. We got some rain at the field last night. Been working all morning and all afternoon so far to get the field ready, and it looks fantastic.
That's great. It's been pretty tough times lately as far as trying to get some of these games in, hasn't it? I mean, you've had quite a few postponed and or canceled this season so far.
We've had, I think, over 10 games now that have either been canceled or postponed due to weather, and it feels great to finally get a game in, especially at our home field.
Of course, the overall record for the Vikings so far this season is 9-6 in Region 16 play. The Vikings are 3-1. Now today, Florissant Valley is your first conference opponent of the season, correct?
That's true.
Any insight as to what to expect historically from this matchup, at least over the past few years?
I know last year we went 3-1 against them, and we expect to come out here, play a real tough game against them, get 2 wins, and make our conference record 2-0.
Number 8, Darren Sanford.
That's great. Well, we are just about ready to get underway here, and Darren Sanford, number 8, will lead off for Florissant Valley. And on the mound today for Jefferson College, who do we got pitching today, Cody?
We have our left-handed freshman, Seth Swafford from Hillsboro High School, local kid. First pitch, over for strike 1. Seth's been coming on real strong for us this season. Looks to get a lot of innings here over the course of the next few weeks. Been pitching real strong for us lately.
And that's a ball a little bit outside. 1-1 the count now. A little inside there. 2-1. You always hear about getting that first pitch strike, how important that is. You know, coming from a pitcher's standpoint.
It is. It really determines how the at-bat will go.
Hit the third.
Zach Blanchard fields, throws across the diamond to Zach Shy at first for the first out.
And up next here we have Zach Little for Flo Valley. Little is the shortstop, number 1. A little high there, ball 1. Now, Cody, understand you have some surgery coming up in the near future. That's why you're announcing here today and not on the bench with the other team as we see strike 1, a foul back over the backstop. But you kind of tell us what you've been going through lately and what you have coming up.
That's right. Well, my first start of the year, we were playing at Northeast Texas and went out in my second inning of work and threw one pitch, felt a big pop in my elbow. Turns out I tore my Tommy John ligament in my elbow completely. So in about a week and a half here, the St. Louis Cardinals team doctor is going to be doing the Tommy John procedure on me, and about a 10 to 12 month recovery period usually, so get that taken care of here soon so I can get on my way to recovery.
Long recovery ahead as a single is hit up the middle by Zach Little. And I would imagine when you're on the mound, again, I played Little League, never anything above that, but I'd imagine when you feel that kind of that pop, I mean, is a sinking feeling in your stomach. You know, what's the first thing that comes to mind when something like that happens?
Really just didn't know what happened. I threw a pitch and felt a funny feeling in my elbow, felt a pop, and it wasn't excruciating pain I was experiencing.
Looks like we have a stolen base for Flo Valley. That's Little stealing first to second. And at the plate now is Kurt Driemeyer for Flo Valley. With a runner in scoring position, 1 out, first inning here in the matchup between Florissant Valley and Jefferson College. Swing and a miss there for strike. And it looks like you guys have a couple home games coming up. Are most of those long road trips over for the season, or are you going to have more of those?
Most of them are. We do have one big trip left to Iowa Western, Council Bluffs, Iowa. I think that's our one big trip left. They're a very, very good team. As a pick there to second base, runners back safe. Iowa Western competed in the Junior College World Series last year. They're one of the tougher opponents on our schedule.
Now, if you were on the mound now and you have a runner, as we see a swing and a miss for a strike, you have a runner in scoring position behind you. How much does that come into play, or do you just try to concentrate only on the hitter? I mean, do you think about that at all with runners behind you on second, on third, even on first?
As pitchers here, we're taught that we're responsible for the runner at second base. We're responsible for controlling him, as Seth just did there, the step off, pick offs. You don't even have to throw the ball when the runner's at second base. You do have to keep your focus on the hitter. As Seth comes set here. Breaking ball in the dirt, gets by Robinson.
And Little will advance to third. So we have 1 out here in the first, runner on third for Florissant Valley. Kurt Driemeyer at the plate for Flo Valley. And a beautiful day. Expected rain today, at least that was in the forecast. Struck him out. Flo Valley not happy with the call there on the strikeout. The third base coach for Flo Valley expressing his opinion to the ump that he did not think that was a strike, thinking that was high and inside from his view. Swing and a miss there. Now at the plate, Brian Eidson for Flo Valley. Two outs. 0-1. 0-2 now. And obviously, Vikings don't want this runner to come in, but how big of a boost is it to get out of this without letting that runner in? I mean, does it change the mentality at all going into your first inning at bat here?
That's a big strikeout Seth just got right there. When you get in early trouble like that, where the opponent's got runners in scoring position, you can come out of it not allowing a run. It carries a lot of momentum into your half of the inning for when you get up to the plate. So we've got some momentum coming in now that Seth struck him out.
And Jefferson College Vikings will be coming up to the plate in just a second. We'll be right back here on JCTV.
You may not know their names, but the students who are helped through a Jefferson College Foundation scholarship carry thanks in their hearts. It's for the kindness that our contributors have shown. Make a difference in their tomorrows.
Education, the great equalizer. It doesn't just mean you get more knowledge. It means you improve your quality of life.
Give to the Jefferson College Foundation today.
Welcome back, everyone, to baseball here on JCTV. The Jefferson College Vikings today taking on Florissant Valley, St. Louis Community College, Florissant Valley, and leading off for the Vikings in the bottom of the first. Who do we have here, Cody?
We have our freshman left fielder, Luke Schlechte, county product from Windsor High School.
Leading up your Jefferson College Vikings, number 6, Luke Schlechte.
And on the season, Schlechte hitting .308. 12 hits, 2 doubles, 1 home run, 5 RBIs. First pitch is a ball.
Luke Schlechte been coming on strong for the Vikings lately. Now in the leadoff spot here.
Has he traditionally been a leadoff hitter, or is this something?
He just recently got moved to the leadoff position now. Has very good speed.
Fouled back. 1-2 count now.
Luke has very good speed, can drive the ball gap to gap, turn singles into doubles, plays very aggressively.
And that's a base hit.
Now for the Vikings, number 31, Brian Probst.
Single there for Schlechte, and now Brian Probst steps to the plate for the Vikings. The designated hitter today.
Brian Probst, a four-year school transfer from Hartford University. Comes from Springfield Catholic High School.
Swing and a miss, strike one. Good average so far, hitting .414 so far in the season. 1 home run, 11 RBIs.
Brian's recently coming off some minor injuries, had a sore hamstring for a while, and recently sustained 10 stitches to his face after getting hit by a pitch. He's back in there now.
0-2 now. And that's something, at least from what you hear, talking to people who've played baseball, that after that happens, sometimes for certain players they can get over that. Sometimes it's hard for others to come back from something like that. That's just psychologically speaking.
Right.
Popped
Probst
up.
pops this up on the infield. Pitcher's calling for it, and he's got it.
It's the first out.
Right,
Now
Probst
batting, number 5, Zach Schott.
Probst actually sustained the injury in the first game of our last doubleheader at Wren Lake, and actually was back in time to DH for us in the second game, so he's able to shake off the injury quite quickly.
And we have Zach Shy now stepping in. And Shy today playing first base, correct?
Yes.
It's high, ball 1.
Shy, big power hitter for the Vikings, sitting in the 3-hole right in the middle of the lineup. Can drive the ball to all fields.
And he is tied for the team lead in home runs with 3. 3 home runs, 9 RBIs, 341 average. And he's tied with Zach Blanchard for the team lead in home runs again, 3 home runs so far. We have Schlechte on first base and Shy at the plate. Schlechte goes, gets in there fairly easily. Throw a little bit offline from Florissant Valley. So now with a runner in scoring position, Shy gets ready for the pitch. Foul back.
Wind blowing out towards right field today certainly favors Shy as a left-handed hitter, especially with his power. Look for the ball to travel in that direction.
And that's a ball, little low and outside. There's a base hit. That should score a run for Jefferson College. And here comes Schlechte easily scoring. 1-0 now, Jefferson College. RBI for Zach Shy.
Now batting,
His 10th on the
number
season.
8, Nick Becker.
And Now Nick Becker steps in.
Shy now on first base for the Vikings as Becker steps to the plate. Becker been hitting very well of late.
Becker hitting .396 so far on the season. 1 home run, 10 RBIs, 7 doubles also. He's fouled back.
Ball outside. Becker fouls that off to the right side, staying alive with 2 strikes here. Zach Shy on first base for the Vikings. Very smart base runner out there. Becker has good speed at the plate. Delay steal by Zach Shy.
And he's going to
He's
get
in there. Little miscommunication with the Flow Valley middle infielders there.
Right, if they would have gotten that throw on line, you would have think that Shy would have been easily tagged out, but a little miscommunication. So another runner in scoring position for Jefferson College.
Right.
Looking to add to their 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first inning.
Becker very good at driving the ball gap to gap here, hoping to get Shy in. Ball driven to right center field. That's going to drop. Shy's coming around third, and he's going to score as Becker moves into second base. And he's in there with a double.
2-0 now, Jefferson College. Good piece of hitting there. Shy, you could tell he was going to score easily on that one. And even if the center fielder had not bobbled the ball.
Zach Blanchard.
All right, the ball was deep enough, and it was to the right side. Zach Shy had plenty of time to come around to score from second base as Becker trades spots with him as he stands at second now. Viking third baseman Zach Blanchard to the plate. Becker's safe at third base on the steal.
And how important is it to get that runner to third? Now a wild pitch, pass ball.
Right,
He scores.
as the runner moves from second to third, it just opens up so many more opportunities to score. Like you said, wild pitch, pass ball, even a balk
Right.
can get the runner in, as well as base hits.
Errant throw on a pickoff move, who knows? Of course, you always want to get that base hit, though. You want to earn it, right?
Exactly.
So far, 3 stolen bases for the Vikings here in the first inning. Does your team typically run a lot, put pressure on the opposition?
We do. We like to. We got a lot of speed. We like those guys to get on base, steal bases for us. The stolen bases just open up so many more opportunities to score runs. Very key component to scoring runs.
It really is, coming from a fan standpoint. And that
Blanchard drives the ball deep to left field. Will it stay fair?
fair ball.
Fair ball.
That scores Becker from third, and that's going to be a triple if he gets in there safely. Yes. A triple for Blanchard. 3-0 now, Jefferson College. Off to a good start here.
And that ball may have hit off the foul pole. Coach Sam Carroll for the Vikings talking to the home plate umpire now. That ball hits off the foul pole. Blanchard comes around to score for a home run.
But I guess the umpires don't see it that way.
Now for your Vikings.
Looks like the ball just hit off the wall.
Johnny Lyons.
And Johnny Lyons now in at the plate.
Vikings shortstop stepping in. Redshirt freshman. Blanchard now at third base.
That's out of play for a foul ball. So 3-0 Jefferson College over Flow Valley here in the bottom of the first inning. 3 hits this inning, 3 stolen bases for Jefferson. There's a swing and a miss for strike 2.
Lions now down 0-2 in the count.
Now I notice Lions wearing a face mask. Is that because of any particular injury or?
Yes, in our very first game of the year, I think it was John's second at bat. He got hit by a pitch in the face. Suffered a fractured jaw. Jaw was fractured in 2 places. Split his lip open in 3 spots as he drives that ball deep to left field.
That's gone. 2-run home run for Lions.
I believe that's Lions' second home run on the year. 2-run shot for the Vikings.
5-0 now, Jefferson College. And you are correct, that is his second homer of the year. Now 11 RBIs for Lions.
Going back to what you were saying about his face mask, he suffered a broken jaw, split his lip open in 3 places, and
Now batting, number 17, Kyle Morris.
had his jaw wired shut for several weeks. But he's recovering now, just wearing the mask as a precautionary reason. And
Another hit.
Kyle Morris, second baseman. Single to the left
Now
side
for
of the
Vikings,
infield.
number 11, Kendall Finley.
Now Kendall Finley steps in for Jefferson College.
Kendall looks to drag bunt there, fouled it back. Good speed on the field for the Vikings now with Morris at first base and Finley at the plate. Both players run very well.
On the outside corner, that's a strike. 0-2 now. And still only
Pick to first, throw gets away from the first baseman. That'll move Morris up to second base.
And still only 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Jefferson College with another runner in scoring position, threatening again here. The score right now, 5-0 Jefferson College.
Morris moving on the play. Finley chops one to first base. He's out at first, and that'll bring Morris around to score.
Six 0 now, Jefferson College over Florissant Valley.
Morris was off running on that play.
Was that a hit and run, you think? Or?
I think Kyle just had the green light. He was stealing third base there, and Kendall was fortunate enough to put the ball in play to the right side. That's what allowed Morris to come around to score. Viking catcher Greg Robinson steps in now. Sees ball 1. Up and in, that pitch hit him in the helmet. He'll take his base after that one.
Robinson looks to be fine, but as a teammate, you probably never like to see that kind of pitch up and in, do you?
No, that's happened way too many times for us this season. But Greg's a real tough kid. He'll be able to shake it off. He'll be fine. That brings our leadoff hitter, Luke Schlechte, back around.
And Vikings bat around here in the bottom of the first.
Pick to first, and Robinson's back in there.
Strike on the outside corner.
Schlechte fouls that pitch
It's
off to the left side.
Out of play. Third baseman made a break, but it's far out of his range on the field. And Schlechte looking for his second hit of the day, singled as we began this inning. And the second out, hard to come by here for Flo Valley. Vikings are fighting. That's right, there are 2 outs. Jefferson's been able to keep this inning alive, though.
Schlechte battling with 2 strikes here. Chops that ball to second baseman. Fields, throws. Schlechte's out at first.
And that'll do it, but a very, very good inning here for the Vikings. A good start. We'll be right back here on JCTV.
We'll put anybody, anywhere, anytime.
Jeffco softball. Come see what you're missing.
Welcome back here for a great day of baseball so far. Starting to cloud up a little bit. And there's strike 1.
Seth Swafford back out for the Vikings for a second inning of work. Freshman left-hander gets strike 1 over.
There's a ball. And number 23, Blake Kerrigan, at the plate now for Florissant Valley, leading off this inning. Top of the second.
Pitch fouled straight back. Swafford ahead now, 1-2.
There's ball 2. Counts even now, 2-2. But the Vikings jumped out to a very quick 6-0 lead in the first inning.
Swafford comes in on the battery, fouls it straight back again.
Without giving away too much, can you give me a little scouting report on Swafford? We know your opponents are probably listening in for, for those intricacies here, but
Seth's really stepped it up for us this year. Originally, I think he was going to be a long reliever spot starter, but with the injuries we've sustained, he's moved into the starting role. And
as he gets that first out,
relies heavily on fastball, spotting it
Now
up.
batting, number 7.
Seth can
Chris
be
Murr.
anywhere from the mid-80s, even into the low 90s at times, which is pretty impressive for his size. Not a very big guy. Has a very good curveball, gets a lot of strikeouts on.
and Chris Meyer in now for Florissant Valley, fouls one back.
Breaking ball outside from Swafford there. Evens the count at 1-1 now.
And was that scored a strikeout on Kerrigan? Or did he make contact with that?
He struck out.
So that would be Swafford's third strikeout today.
So he moves ahead of this batter 1-2 now. Ball 2 low. Gets past Robinson.
2-2 now on Chris Meyer.
Pitch fouled straight back. Keeps the count even at 2-2. Change up from Swafford, chopped foul down the third baseline.
Do have some clouds rolling in here. Of course, rain forecast on and off throughout the day. We're hoping it stays away. It's been difficult for the Vikings to get games in here early in the season with all the rain we've had here in the area.
Fastball low and away, fouled off down the right side. Batter doing a good job of staying alive with 2 strikes. He's fouled off several of Swafford's pitches. Let's see what he goes with here as he winds and fires. Breaking ball outside. And he went on the check swing. Swafford's 4th strikeout today.
Now batting playing third, number 33, Dan Kuntz.
And it's Dan Coons now for Florissant Valley.
Fastball from Swafford gets strike 1.
Swafford pitching well so far, throwing strikes.
Breaking ball in the dirt, evens the count at 1-1. Swafford's been getting that first pitch over for a strike.
Ball 2. 2-1 now on Kuntz.
Ball driven to left field, but Schlechty's right there. Caught for the 3rd out.
And we will go to the bottom of the 2nd. 6-0 Vikings. We'll be right back on JCTV.
Exceptional education.
Spectacular experience.
The personalization.
It was convenient.
It's a fun atmosphere.
And my personal experience here has just been wonderful.
It just opened up a whole new horizon for our family.
Arnold, High Ridge, and the Hillsborough campus has been very convenient.
I recommend Jefferson College every day to anyone who will ask.
I'm Russ Hilton.
I'm Jane.
I'm Brandon Berger.
I'm Liz Lando, and I'm proud I chose to attend Jefferson College.
And welcome back here on JCTV to Jefferson College baseball. Jefferson College Vikings taking on Florissant Valley.
Two-hole hitter Brian Probst hits a deep foul ball down the left side. Probst popped up in his first at-bat. Designated hitter for the Vikings today. Count 0-1 now as he steps back in. Here's the pitch. Swinging a foul back, breaking ball from the Flo Valley pitcher.
0-2 count now. Zach Melwai still on the mound for Flo Valley. Vikings looking to build on their 6-0 lead.
Another breaking ball as Probst fouls that off down the left side. Count remains 0-2.
Probst staying alive here.
Fastball down and in as Probst goes down swinging. First out for the Vikings here, and that brings up the 3-hitter, Zach Shy. Shy with an RBI base hit in his previous at-bat. Also came around to score a run for the Vikings.
First pitch from Zach Milwai is a ball. 1-0 count now on Shy.
Shy with a big swing, fouls that pitch straight back. Count is now 1-1 on the Viking first baseman. Strike two as a curveball comes over. Sean and I have to battle with 2 strikes here.
Bobbled by Milwai. And still able to get the out. Well, a far more efficient inning so far from Zach Milwai and Florissant Valley.
Number 8.
Shy hit that ball off the end of the bat. Not much on it. Flo Valley pitcher over the field and recover from bobbling and still get him out at first.
And stepping in now is Becker for Jefferson College. In the first inning, Becker doubled, had an RBI, stole a base.
First 2 pitches over for balls as Becker leans in. Swing and a miss from him.
1-2 now on Becker. Three and one.
Becker swings. It's a high fly ball towards left field. Left fielder's got it. That brings.
That's a 1-2-3 inning for Florissant Valley. Welcome back to Jefferson College baseball here on JCTV. Top of the third inning. Nick Nadeu now steps in for Flo Valley.
Seth Swafford out for the Vikings for his 3rd inning of work. Once again, gets his first pitch over for a strike. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Swafford now ahead of the batter 0-2. Looks to put him away here.
And that's been a theme so far in the early innings of this game. Swafford staying ahead of the hitters for the most part, throwing strikes.
His big key is he's been getting strike 1, getting that first pitch over for a strike. Breaking ball in the dirt, check swing, and he went around.
Another strikeout for Swafford.
Swafford's 5th strikeout on the day.
And now Ryan Sheldon takes a strike for Florissant Valley.
Ball low, evens the count at 1-1.
That's out of play. Hit to the right side, foul ball, strike 2.
Swafford ahead of the batter now, 1-2. Gets a sign from Robinson in the delivery. Up and in for ball 2.
Evens the count at 2-2.
Lyons fields, throws.
Nice play.
Gets a runner out at first. 2nd out for the Vikings here in the top of the 3rd. Swafford did a good job of coming in on the batter.
Now batting, number 8, Darren Sanford.
He's able to get a weak ground ball to the shortstop. Lyons is able to field and throw. Get the 2nd out. First pitch breaking ball from Swafford in the dirt, ball 1.
And Darren Sanford steps in, the leadoff hitter, back to the top of the order here. He grounded out his first at bat in the first inning.
Fastball low and outside from Swafford. 2-0 now. That ball chopped to third base. Zach Blanchard fields and throws.
Another scoreless inning. That'll do it for top of the third. Vikings lead 6-0 over Florissant Valley. We'll be right back on JCTV. And welcome back to Vikings baseball here on JCTV. Leading off the bottom of the third for the Vikings.
Number 32, Zach Blanchard.
Zach Blanchard, as you may have heard over the PA system here at the baseball field on the Jefferson College Hillsborough campus. So far, so good as far as the weather. We do have some clouds rolling in, but I don't want to jinx us here, but hopefully we can get this one in today. Ball one.
Blanchard had a good at bat his last trip up, hit a ball off the wall, ended up with a triple. Came around to score on John Lyons' home run. That pitch is fouled straight back.
Evens the count at 1-1. The windup from away.
Breaking ball there. Another foul ball from Blanchard. Brings the count to 1-2. Fastball outside.
And you just mentioned Blanchard's at bat back in the first with a triple. Head coach Sam Carroll thought that might have been a home run as this is hit into the outfield. Over the head of the center fielder. Extra bases. And Blanchard's going for his second triple of the day. And he's going to be in there, sliding in safe.
Blanchard with another very good hit.
Your attention.
Just laid back on that ball, just drove it right back where it came from.
John Lyons.
Brings the Viking shortstop John Lyons back up to the plate. Lyons, as I mentioned earlier, homered his last at bat. His second home run of the season for the Vikings.
And that was in the first inning, a triple from Blanchard, then a two-run home run from Lyons. Deja vu here in the third. So far. Inside for a ball.
Breaking ball outside. Brings the count to 2-1 on Lyons. Another outside fastball.
3-1. Just on the outside corner there. Full count now, 3-2 on Lyons. Runner at third, no one out.
Lyons fouls that pitch straight back. Battling up there now with 2 strikes. As he looks to bring Blanchard in from third base.
And there's a walk.
Now batting, playing second, number 17, Kyle Morris.
Vikings now have runners at first and third. No one out as the Viking second baseman, Kyle Morris, steps to the plate. Morris hit a hot shot to the left side, his last at bat for a single. Also came around to score.
And there's ball one. From Zach Mawai, the starting pitcher today for Florissant Valley. Step off and look to first, no throw. Ball two. 2-0 now on Morris.
Morris, a very good hitter. Not a very big guy, but has a lot of power at the plate.
3-0. Runners at first and third for the Vikings. Still no outs. And Vikings threatening to add to their 6-0 lead. And a 4-pitch walk. Bases are loaded now. No one out still here in the bottom of the third. And in steps Findley.
Kendall Finley, his last at bat, hit a ground ball to the right side, brought in Kyle Morris. RBI ground out for him last at bat. He steps in here with bases loaded and no one out for the Vikings.
This one's hitting the center field, should be handled. But it will score another run for Jefferson College, a sac fly for Findley.
That brings Blanchard in. 7-0 now, Vikings. Finley's second RBI on the day. Vikings now have runners at first and second, one out.
Now up, doing the catching, number 26, Greg Robinson.
Robinson hit by a pitch in his last at bat, stranded on base. Comes up here with runners in scoring position.
Swing and a miss for strike one. There's one out here in the bottom of the third. 7-0. Vikings lead Florissant Valley. And Flo Valley is going to talk it over. Those Vikings hitters today are really having some good at-bats. Battling, getting on base. Now just speculating here, what do you think they might be saying in that?
Flo Valley manager probably talking about his concern with the runners on base. Pretty good speed on the bases for the Vikings with Lyons and Morris. Maybe talking about how they want to defend or maybe a possible pickoff play here. Robinson's the 9-hitter for the Viking lineup, so the manager's probably not too worried that he's going to drive the ball, but you never know. Could be talking over a bunt play as the pitch comes in.
Swing and a miss for strike two. Oh, 0-2 count now on Robinson. Ball one. Two runners on for the Vikings. Lyons on second, Morris on first. And that's a strikeout.
Now for the Vikings, number 6, Luke Schlechte.
Robinson strikeout, the first out for the Vikings here. That'll bring in the leadoff hitter, Luke Schlechte.
And back to the top of the order for the Vikings.
Pitcher steps off here.
Schlechte with a single and a ground out in the first inning.
Fastball over but low for ball one.
One and one now on Schlechte, who, as we mentioned, has a hit today, a stolen base, and a run. And that'll do it. Schlechte pops out. It's 7-0. Vikings over Flow Valley. We'll be back in just a second here on JCTV.
Great education.
Friendly atmosphere.
Beautiful campus.
The convenience and the affordability.
My experience at Jefferson College has been wonderful.
I find the quality of education here at Jefferson College to be one of a kind.
My experience at Jefferson College has been a major plus in my life and one of the best decisions I've made.
Jefferson College would be the place that I would recommend the most.
I'm Katie Williams.
I'm Kevin Higginbotham.
I'm Ann Martinson.
I'm Tony Markovich, and I'm proud I chose to attend Jefferson College.
And we are back here on JCTV as Zach Little takes a first pitch strike here from the Jefferson College pitcher Swafford. And there's ball one. So the count now is 1-1 on Little. Fouled off to the right. Strike two. Little singled in the first.
Brings the count to 1-2. Swafford looking in for the sign from catcher Robinson. He's got what he wants. Winds and fires. Breaking ball in the dirt. Check swing. Batter did not go around, so that brings the count to 2-2 here. See how Swafford wants to attack the batter. Another breaking ball in the dirt. Throw to first for the strikeout. Swafford's, I believe, 6th strikeout on the day.
Number 25, Kurt Drewmeyer.
He's been keeping these Flow Valley hitters off balance all afternoon.
He has, changing speed, location. Keeps them guessing. And there is ball one to Kurt Drewmeyer. Two and 0 now.
That high fastball from Swafford driven deep to right field.
That's out of here. Solo home run for Drewmeyer puts Florissant Valley on the board. 7-1 now. Jefferson College on top.
Swafford just elevated that fastball. Hitter was able to get around on it. Drove it deep to right field. Just got over the fence. Puts him on the board with 1 run. Really, Swafford's only mistake so far this
Now
afternoon.
batting, playing first, number 12, Brian Eatson.
Brian Eatson steps in for Flow Valley. Fouls pitch off to the right. It's strike one. Swing and a miss for strike two on Eatson.
Swafford able to get the batter to go fishing for that breaking ball in the dirt there. That fastball low and out, ball one. Another breaking ball in the dirt from Swafford evens the count at 2-2 here on Eatson.
Top of the fourth, 1 out, 2-2 count.
Another breaking ball. Swafford gets him swinging. 7th strikeout on the day for Swafford.
Now batting playing left, number 23, Blake Kerrigan.
And with 2 outs now, Blake Kerrigan steps in for Florissant Valley and takes ball 1. Kerrigan, a victim of one of Swafford's strikeouts in the second.
Another pitch low from Swafford. Count now 2-0.
That's going to be extra bases.
Schlechte out to get it for the Vikings, throws it in. Double for Kerrigan. So he drove that pitch deep to left center field. Keeps the inning alive for Flo Valley.
Two outs, runner on second for Flo Valley. Jefferson College leads 7-1 here in the top of the fourth.
Chris Meyer steps in for Flo Valley now. Runner on second for Flo. With 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. First pitch is over but low for ball 1.
Swafford looks at the runner. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Strike 1. Meyer struck out in his first at bat today. Trying to put another run on the board for Flo Valley. That's a ball in the dirt.
Looked like a changeup from Swafford. Bounced in front of the plate. Robinson able to block it to keep the runner from advancing to third. Swafford not having to throw off the stretch much today, but is now. Maybe having some difficulty adjusting. Fouled off down the third base line. 2-2 count now on Meyer. And how much is it an advantage for the hitters, you know, second time facing Swafford today? Maybe they pick up a few things, or maybe it's fatigue. I mean, I guess all of those can play factors if you're on the mound. And after seeing him once in the first time through the lineup, they've seen a lot of his pitches. Swafford gets that breaking ball over for his 3rd strikeout this inning, strikes out the side. Puts Flo Valley away in the 4th inning. As we move to the bottom half, Vikings coming up, leading 7-1.
And welcome back to Vikings baseball here on JCTV. Brian Probst steps in now for the Vikings. Probst is the designated hitter today. 0 for 2 on the day, a pop-up in the first and a strikeout in the second. Jefferson College leads Florissant Valley 7-1. And here's the first pitch in the Bottom of the fourth. That one's hit deep into left field, and it's out of here. A home run for Probst, solo homer. 8-1 now, Jefferson College on top. As Probst crosses home plate, puts that 8th run on the board for the Vikings.
Now for the Vikings, number 5 playing first, Zach Scheid.
And Zach Scheid steps in now. Ball 1. Well, that one was hit quite nicely, Cody.
Yes, it was. Brian Probst, kind of deceiving. Not a real big guy. Has a lot of power though. As does the current batter for the Vikings, Zach Scheid. Once again, the wind still blowing out towards right field certainly favors him, especially with all his power.
He takes a strike, 3-1 now.
Scheid fouls that one off to the left side. Scheid 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a ground out.
Full count now on Scheid as Mawai.
Another foul ball off to the left side. Scheid staying alive here with 2 strikes. That pitch over below, ball 4. Scheid draws a walk.
Now for the Vikings, number 8, Nick Becker.
Center fielder Nick Becker steps in now. Cleanup hitter for the Vikings. Becker also 1 for 2 on the day. Doubled his first at bat and flew out in the second inning. That pitch is over for ball 1. Becker swinging a drive to left center field. That ball's getting down. Another double for Becker on the day. That'll advance Scheid to third base. Becker's second double on the day. Another solid hit for him.
Now batting playing third, number 32, Zach Blanchard.
And it's Blanchard now, who is 2 for 2 on the day with 2 triples.
That breaking ball over for strike 1 on Blanchard. Looking to drive in a couple more runs here. Runners on second and third. Fastball over for strike 2. Blanchard down 0-2 now.
Still no outs in the top of the fourth here. That's a ball.
Count now 1-2 on Blanchard. Pitcher has a sign and delivers. Swinging a drive up the middle. That's a base hit. That'll score 2 runs for the Vikings. Scheid comes around, and now Becker. 2 more RBIs today for Zach Blanchard. That base hit up the middle. He's now 3 for 3.
Now playing short, number 3, Johnny Lyons.
Scores now 10-1 Vikings as Lyons steps in. Takes ball 1 up and in. Lyons homered his first at bat. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Swing and a foul back.
Lyons with a 2-run home run in the first. walked in the third. (10-1) Vikings.
Lions swings and drives that ball into left field. Another hit for him on the day. Moves Zach Blanchard up to
Now
second
for the
base.
Vikings, playing second base, number 17, Cowboys.
And now in steps Kyle Morris. Singled and scored in the first, walked in the third. That's another hit.
He hits another one to the left side. Coach Sam Carroll holds the runner at third. Morris' second hit on the day. He's 2 for 2 with a walk now.
It's 4 hits in a row for the Vikings.
Kendall Finley.
Vikings still have no outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Kendall Finley now steps up with the bases loaded. Chance to add a few more runs to the Vikings tally. First pitch high for ball one. That pitch up and in for ball two to Finley. He's ahead in the count now.
And it's been tough going today for the Flow Valley pitcher, Zach Milway. And not helping himself here, getting behind in the count.
Finley swings, drives the ball deep to right center field. That ball cleared the scoreboard. That'll be a grand slam for Kendall Finley.
That was way out of here.
That ball was driven deep. Finley not known for his power. More of a scrappy base hit hitter, try and draw some walks, but he drove that ball very deep. Score's now 14-1 Vikings here in the bottom of the fourth. Still no outs.
Greg Robinson.
Now is this one of the situations now? Well, here comes one of the coaches from Flow Valley. I was going to ask, is this one of the situations where you think they would go with another pitcher, or maybe you let him out there and see how he progresses with growing pains? What do you think coming from the pitcher standpoint with this kind of situation?
Well, when it's gotten to this point in the game where the opposing team's lineup is clearly all over your pitcher, and this is now their at least third time seeing the pitcher in the day, they have a great idea of what he's got as far as his pitches and how his pitches behave, how they move. So after 14 runs here, it's pretty much a no-brainer. You got to put in someone else.
And as we have the pitching change here for Florissant Valley, we'll take a quick break on JCTV. Vikings lead 14-1. We'll be right back. We are back here on JCTV. The Jefferson College Vikings lead Florissant Valley 14-1. Into pitch now for Florissant Valley, Joe Meyer. And Greg Robinson steps in for the Vikings. Still no outs here in the top of the fourth inning. And there's strike one. Another great inning for the Vikings. A grand slam by Findley adds to the lead, 14-1.
That pitch in the dirt for ball one evens the count at 1-1 on Robinson. Robinson 0 for 1 on the day. Got hit by a pitch his first at bat, struck out his next. looks to get on base here against the new pitcher Meyer for Flo Valley.
And there's a ball in the dirt for a 2-1 count. And Cody, if you could refresh my memory here on the rule we were talking about during the break, the so-called mercy rule. This game may not have much more left if the score stays the same way.
That's right. The rule is if after 5 innings of play, if the home team is ahead by 10 or more runs, the game's called after 5 innings. As Robinson draws that walk, gets on base for the Vikings. So as it would stand right now, we're up by more than 10 runs as long as we would come into the top of the 5th inning and prevent Flo Valley from moving within less than 10 runs from us. The game will be called. Luke Schlechte steps to the plate now for the Vikings.
And they got the runner at first. That's the first out of the inning. Robinson picked off.
Robinson got a big secondary lead there as that pitch was in the dirt. Robinson may have been thinking about taking second base there, kind of got caught in the middle. Catcher threw down to first base, picked him off for the first out, bottom of the 4th here. Another pitch in the dirt, 2 balls and no strikes to Schlechte. That pitch inside brings the count to 3-0.
And Schlechte 1 for 2 on the day, a single in the first, a pop out in the third. He also scored a base stole a base and scored a run. And he walks here.
Pinch hitter coming up for the Vikings, replacing designated hitter Brian Probst. This will be number 1, John Bishop. This will be Bishop's first at bat today for the Vikings. As he comes in and sees Joe Meyer, new pitcher for Flo Valley. Bishop swings and drives the first pitch deep to center field. Center fielder back to get that one at the warning track. Second out.
And Zach Shy steps in now for the Vikings. Walked and scored his last time up earlier in this inning. Ball 1.
2 outs now for the Vikings in the bottom of the 4th. Runner on first base for Shy, the 3-hitter. Big swing from Shy. He drives that ball deep to right center field.
That's gone.
That is another home run today for the Vikings. 2-run shot for Shy. I believe that's his 4th home run on the year. Brings the score to 16-1, Jefferson College. That brings in the Viking cleanup hitter, Nick Becker, the center fielder. Becker 2 for 3 on the day with 2 doubles. Been seeing the ball very well of late. He sees the delivery from Meyer. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Oh, 1 delivery from Meyer in the dirt. Ball 1 evens the count.
It's been a tough inning here for Flo Valley.
That pitch is high and away for ball 2. They've just been having trouble getting the first couple outs. Vikings were able to put together a long string of hits. And then Shy's home run capped it off here. As Becker sees the 2-1 delivery here. Swing and a fly ball to center field. Center fielder's under it, and he's got it for the third out. That brings an end to the bottom of the fourth inning for the Vikings, as they are now up 16-1.
We are back here on JCTV. The Jefferson College Vikings lead Florissant Valley 16-1, and we have a pitching change for the Vikings to tell you about.
All right, Seth Swafford finishes with 4 strong innings of work, really only making one mistake with the home run. Sophomore reliever Ryan Stagner now on. As there's a deep drive to left field, Schlechty's under it, and he's got it for the first out. 1 pitch, 1 out for the Vikings here in the top of the 5th. Also in the game now for the Vikings at first base, freshman Ed Winchester replacing Zach Shy.
And that was Dan Kuntz with the fly out there for Florissant Valley. Now in steps Nick Nadeau. Or excuse me, that's Ryan Raines now in for Florissant Valley.
Breaking ball from Stagner over for a strike. Brings the count to 0-2 now. See winds and fires here. Another fastball from Stagner fouled straight back. Keeps the count at 0-2. That fastball low and away from Stagner. Ball 1.
So what's Flo Valley need this inning to keep the game going? 9-10 runs?
Actually, now that we're up 16-1 now, so they would have to score more than 5 runs this inning.
Oh, that's right, you have to keep it within 10.
Right. Another foul ball here. Counts 2-2. Flo Valley, we need 6 or more runs to keep the game moving, to keep from the mercy rule applying. That pitch from Stagner is outside. Ball 3, full count now on the hitter. Stagner has a sign, delivers. Fly ball to right field. Kendall Finley's got a beat on it, and he's got it.
Nice catch. The wind may have given him a little trouble with that one, but made the play. Now 2 outs, top of the 5th.
Stagner trying to close this game out here. Set Flo Valley down 1-2-3.
And Nick Lamberti now steps in for his first at bat with Flo Valley.
Swing and a miss. Fastball from Stagner gets by. Breaking ball in the dirt, ball 1, evens the count, 1-1 now.
Wind starting to pick up a bit here at the baseball field. So far, no signs of rain, little clouds, so it's popped up.
Fastball popped up to right center. See who calls for it. It's the center fielder, Nick Becker. He's got it for the third out.
And that'll do it.
That's the game. Vikings win this one 16-1 in 5 innings.
The mercy rule applies, so after 5 innings, the Vikings get a win. What a great showing for both on the offensive side and the from the mound as well.
All right, Vikings we really played a complete game today. We had it all going for us. The offense was there, pitching was phenomenal, defense was great. Hopefully they can continue that trend into the next game of this doubleheader and further on into the season.
Well, thanks so much for joining us today. I'm Matt Keeney with JCTV. Would like to thank Cody Stites, one of the Vikings pitchers, for sitting in with us today and adding a lot of great insight. That'll do it from here. 16-1, the Jefferson College Vikings beat Florissant Valley. See you later on JCTV.